draw 2 cards for Nissa, Vital Force. And proliferate. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MTGGnome here, and today we'll be checking out Tamiyo Completed Sage. Now this was one I was excited for when it first got spoiled because of the Phyrexian Simic looking pip. Let's go through the cards. So you can +1 her to tap up to 1 target artifact or creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. So we use that to basically control the board, control a creature that they might want to attack with or tap with their tap ability, or we control an artifact like Key to the Archive that our opponents might have. Our -X is exile target non-land permanent card with mana value X from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card. So basically, if we play Tamiyo for 5 mana for its full cost, we get the 5 loyalty counters, and we can bring back our other planeswalkers because it says non-land permanent. Our -7 is create Tamiyo's Notebook, a legendary colors artifact token with spells you cast cost 2 less to cast, and tap it, draw a card. Now this is weird because it's not an emblem, which is what we're used to with a ultimate like this. So the bad thing about it is that it can get bounced. The artifact that you make with the -7 can get bounced, but it's not that hard to get to, especially considering Tamiyo's in the proliferate colors, which is green and blue. So we are running a proliferate package. We are running Inexorable Tide, Contentious Plan, Evolution Sage. All these cards help us get more loyalty on Tamiyo and our other planeswalkers as well. And so the plan of the deck is to try to alt Tamiyo, have our spells cost 2 less to cast, and just keep drawing cards off of that engine. And so when we do that, we'll be casting our planeswalker spells like Ren 7, Nissa, who makes lands creatures, Vorinclex, Mordenkainen also makes creatures, Nissa Vital Force, which also makes our lands creatures. So we just swing in with all our creatures and hopefully we'll be able to do something. We also have Shark Typhoon in the deck because we are running a lot of non-creature spells, so that helps us out a lot. And we have a couple other planeswalkers like Teferi, Master of Time, and Tamiyo, Collector of Tales. Tamiyo's here to fill our graveyard or return something from our graveyard if we really need it. And then Teferi kind of does the same thing with the draw a card and discard a card. With discarding a card, we can choose what we want in our hand. If we can't use it, put it in the graveyard, and then have us use Tamiyo's -X ability to make a copy of that card from the graveyard. So all in all, it's a pretty fun deck. It's kind of like your usual Simic ramp deck, but it's kind of got a little spin on it with the planeswalkers. I didn't want to put too many planeswalkers in here because we still need it to protect ourselves, and we kind of do that with a lot of these cheap bounce spells and our creatures. Like our mana doors can help protect us sometimes if we really need to block like a big thing without trample. And we're running a bunch of counter magic as well as like Baron, Tolarian Archmage, Brazen Borrower, Exclusion Mage to kind of slow our opponents down a little bit. And we're running 11 Island, 10 Forest, Castle Vantress, Otawar, the new land from Neon Dynasty, the new green land from Neon Dynasty, Castle Gambrig, and then all the kind of cards that are going to help you shape your mana here. And that's the deck. So let's get into some games and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. We're up against Hinata Dawn Crown. This might be a problem for us. We've got the Disdainful Stroke, so we can Disdainful Stroke the Hinata. If we're going to be able to, that is a different question. It just leaves mana open. We're just gonna wait. On his end step, we can put our other land down here. Alright. Put that. Let's let that go through. I don't think he's gonna play anything worth anything. Plus, we didn't have any more lands in hand, so wasn't really a point in keeping them on anyway. Let's foretell something though. Would have been nice to get a counter there. I mean, a land there, but that's alright. So we'll get a island. Keep up the Swan Song just in case. I don't know for what, but I'm thinking this is either Arwen's Epiphany or Saw It Coming. We're going to end the turn. We're really in no rush. We do want to get Tamiyo on board, but I feel like she's just going to get bounced by something he plays. Because he's playing a lot of target spells. So, I don't know, playing Tamiyo. We need to get more land if we want to play Tamiyo. If we can... Alright, that's fine. We can Eureka Moment now. We'll put that on there. And we'll crack it. hit shuffle. We're gonna put some blue because this feels like we can't get enough blue here. Oh, we can bounce the Stormkin Artist too. Park the realm. Okay, that's fine. Could play Key to the Archive. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get the counter spell. We'll get rid of the Swan Song. So he plays Hinata here. He has enough mana to have a counter. So let's try and counter it. Let's counter it with a disdainful stroke. Let's try and counter it. Make him use his counter here, and then we can just bounce it back to his hand with Exclusion Mage or Baron. So let's go with Baron. He's gonna have to counter this. So he returns into the Royal, back to our hand, which isn't bad. And we can still play it. We still have mana for the Disdainful Stroke. Oh, this is a terrible Key to the Archive. Let's do... what is... Stormkill and Artist is 2/2, so I guess Lightning Bolt. No, let's just get rid of it. We did draw the Disallow. Now we're just in a counter war with Hinata, I guess, at this point. He knows I had the Disdainful Stroke. He wouldn't play Hinata if he knew he didn't have any protection, counter magic. We can Disdainful Stroke that. Any of his lands come into the field this turn, so he might have... yeah, let's counter that. And we can Exclusion Mage the Hinata. Oh, he didn't play it. So let's play our Tamiyo.
As sure as the moon rises, so too shall Phyrexia ascend. Bow before Phyrexia.
And we'll pass turn with that. Keep open the mana for counterspell. See what he does. We can disallow it. If he has a counterspell, he's gonna have to pay the full price for the counterspell. Because Hinata's not on the board yet. Okay, so he just sends it back to his hand. So we're going to proliferate. Now if we go to 7, we're gonna alter.
All stories must end. No matter. Phyrexia's victory is near. The past contains the blueprints of the future.
And then we're going to, yeah, we're just going to leave it like that. So this token just has this draw card just by tapping it. He can't get rid of the token, which kind of sucks, but gotta keep countering Hinata. I think we win there. That was a hell of a game. That was a hell of a game. Unless he has, Settle the Wreckage. Okay, he doesn't have it. That was a good game. Really happy with how it turned out. We're up against Umori. Probably... I was going to say a creature build, but I could be wrong. The temple... okay, there's the land, so let's keep that. Everybody's getting arcane signets now. I can't even get mine. It's like Soul Ring of Brawl. Oh, he's ramping hard. Let's just pass. We don't have to play anything right now. Yeah, I mean, you can hit me for 2. That's fine. Umori. What's the card type he's gonna choose? Gonna be creature? Instant. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And we have the negate, but his instants are gonna cost 1 less. I wonder what he's... Oh, we'll take it. Well, I wonder what... Oh, harmonize for 3, huh? Let's counter that. Got nothing else to counter. Not my Florahedron. Anything but my Florahedron. So let's play Nisa. I don't know why I said her name like that. I just did. Once in the future. So then he's gonna play Harmonize. Okay, I can get with that. So I guess he's gotta play Harmonize here to get some gas. Yeah, he kind of needs to deal with Nissa, right? Yeah, he can. Yeah. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. You one more. Yeah, let's just play Tamiyo. Can we bring back Nissa? Should we bring back Nissa? We can -5. Bring back Nissa, have her come back. We can make our 5/5 land. Could do that. Or we can tap the Umori. Yeah, I think I like that. I think let's go get. I'd like to ult Tamiyo, but I don't think it's gonna happen right now. So then we make a 5/5.
Behold nature's true power.
Harmonize, of course. That's 5 mana now. Instance cost. Instance cost, what? 1 less? So he's just going for it. I mean, we're not gonna let him get Nissa, are we? I keep calling it Nissa. It's Nissa. Watch, that card he drew is like a removal spell for a Planeswalker. I'm like, I'd be disappointed. He's going. He's searching. He's searching. Alright. Get the emblem, baby.
Spring eternal.
Let's draw a card. We cultivate here. Draw some more cards. We need some blue sources. We can play Teferi. Can we get him to ult? We'll discard that. And then we can play Otherworldly Gaze as we block Umori. I think we don't need the Paradise Shrew right now. I could have phased out the Umori and then he wouldn't have drawn a card. That would have been funny, but I didn't feel like wasting a loyalty ability. So we're gonna Otherworldly Gaze. Oh, that's good. Let's put these 3 in the graveyard. Yeah, these 2. And then let's draw a card.
Coming fast.
We can Spark Double the Teferi. Oh, shit. Hey, that's dangerous, dog. I should have kept the Boseiju. Damn, I would draw Pact of Negation. The turn after he plays Paradox Engine. We gotta go look for something to deal with this. Draw a card, discard the... We gotta find an answer. There's an answer. And then we hold up the Pact of Negation so we can counter it. I like that. I like that a lot. But we're gonna counter the Paradox Engine. Pretty sure he's got... Pretty sure he's got Buried Ruin. Artifact's gonna cost full less to cast. One less. He's gonna attempt to play this Paradox Engine, but I'm not gonna allow it. You can play everything else you want. No, I've never seen this. I've never seen this before. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna have stuff that can go get a card back from his... Oh, and we win. I think we would have actually been able to alt Teferi, because what would have happened was I would have Exclusion Mage the Umori, and then I probably would have played Spark Double on the Teferi again. It would have just been a crazy game. No Paradox Engine for you. Teferi Time Rattler. Should we be concerned? Maybe. Azorius is a problem matchup for us, though. We'll play the Vantress turn 1 and then Sanctum turn 2. Because the Vantress comes in tapped. Because we don't have an island. Alright, we'll just play Earl. Kind of get ahead on the competition. Of the councils. No land though. That does kind of suck. No land does suck because now it puts us a little bit behind. Place Teferi. We can't even bounce with Teferi. Play Nissa. We'll swing the Field of Ruin at the Teferi.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
It's a good thing we drew that land there. Key to the Archive. I think it's kind of crap how Key to the Archive automatically gives you a win con with Approach of the Second Sun. I don't know, I just think it's...
I must retreat. Fight on without me. The land
crazy.
bestows opportunity for those who are worthy.
So we do Tamiyo.
As sure as the moon rises, so too
We
shall
could
Phyrexia ascend.
tap Key to the Archive. Let's do that.
You
So he doesn't get that
cannot delay
extra
our
mana that he was hoping for. Midnight Clock. Alright, not bad. Do we put this up? He's probably going to want to counter that. Because that's whenever you cast a spell, so it's like... Okay. Draw a card, much as I want to. We can bounce the Midnight Clock. Oh. So it doesn't let us bounce the Midnight Clock. As much as I want to alt Tamiyo, I'm scared that the artifact's just gonna get bounced. So I think in the meantime we just keep tapping this Key to the Archive.
bow before Phyrexia.
So this is probably Saw coming or Orwin's Epiphany. Wow. So let's proliferate. Let's have these tap. Oh wait. Tap this for green, sorry. We play the Lotus Field. Draw a card. Proliferate, sack 2 lands. We'll sack the Seagate And the forced. Well, minus Tamiyo.
Our story
Play this
belongs to the
Tamiyo.
children of Phyrexia.
What can we return? We can return this up to our hand. I kind of want to keep this for something if he plays something. Let's draw a card. Oh, key to the archive. Let's get back Nissa. Wonder if he has like River's Rebuke or something. Or like Devastating Mastery. If he does that, then we're kind of screwed. Elspeth Conquers Death. That's not good. He's gonna exile Tamiyo. Or other Tamiyo. Kinda sucks. We could counter that. But we're not going to.
You've already lost.
Because we can play we can play Nissa. And then have the land become a 5/5 and just swing in. Breeding Pool, nice. Draw a card. Oh, this is very nice. Nissa's gonna cost 3. This is lovely. Let's counter the memory lapse. Mindstone. Cost 0. Evolution Sage. Yeah, so let's... What is Jace's... It's -2. Return target creature. Okay, it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, so let's... Tap that. We'll play our own key to the archive. Yeah, let's just get the regrowth. Then we'll play Zaman. Draw a card. Let's go. Draw, proliferate. This is absolutely insane. 13 loyalty counters. So I can't play the memory lapse now.
I am who I choose to.
Surprised he hasn't played Teferi yet. See, with Teferi, he can just -3 to Teferi to return our token from Tamiyo to the back to our hand. I'm putting quotation marks, but it's just gonna get fizzled, and we're not gonna have it anymore.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
I cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. Okay. So what are you going to do, my good man? On Without Their Paradise, we proliferate. And then we putrefy the Midnight Clock. And we play Command Tower. We draw 2 cards for Nissa, Vital Force. We proliferate. So we'll just channel that. Destroy the Elspeth. We'll draw a card from our Tamiyo's notebook. It's a minus Tamiyo again. Oh, it's a legendary. So we'll keep that one. And then we'll get land.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Draw some cards. So we Doom Scholars. Memory lapse that. Put that back on top, sir.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
We'll just hold up mana, because we have the Eureka moment. Simic Ascendancy isn't doing nothing in this deck. I was thinking maybe I can put a counter on it, and then proliferate, like keep proliferating, but... let's just draw some cards. Yeah. Draw some cards. Proliferate. This is absolutely nuts. So we still got the Doomscar. If I can draw some other Planeswalkers, that'd be great. No! Okay, that's kind of sucks, but we don't get to proliferate anymore. Destroys his stuff too, though.
I know who I am.
I mean, we still get to draw 2 cards per land drop. We can return a card. The permanent, for that matter. We'll draw 2 cards here. Opponent, you figure out what you want to do. Okay, well, you figure that out. Ah, he didn't have enough. He had enough. So basically what I was going to do was just return the Inexorable Tide to our hand with the Nissa. No, I didn't want to leave match. Damn it, I was going to explain what I was going to do. But I was basically going to bring the Inexorable Tide back, play it, and then, you know, we still keep making... Tamiyo had so much loyalty that we can alter like every turn, so... Alright guys, that's the deck. That was pretty nuts, if I do say so myself. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you like the deck, if you like the way I took it, let me know down in the comments below what cards you guys would put into the deck, which cards you would take out. One thing I do want to note, Simic Ascendancy. I realized the mistake of Simic Ascendancy when I had it on the field in one of the games, and it wasn't getting any counters. If I would have realized that, I would have put a counter on it and then started proliferating even more. Totally forgot. We were going so crazy with the proliferating that I totally forgot Simic Ascendancy was on the field. So that's why you didn't see me like put counters on Simic Ascendancy, because I kind of totally forgot about it, honestly. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.